Hi everybody, I hope you're doing all right. And today I am going to reveal to you the secret to find a job that makes you happy. And by the end of the video, you're going to feel inspired into taking action to build a professional life that makes you feel fulfilled instead of making you feel like a failure. Because you're not a failure. So we're going to build a professional life that makes us feel like the heroes and like the awesome, extraordinary people that we are. Okay, so let's get down to it. First off, I think it is really important to answer the question, why is it important to find a job that makes me happy in the first place? Why is it important? Okay, so I think that the importance of working a job that makes us happy is because our jobs, our work, and our professional life in general is the only area in our lives, one of the only areas of our lives in which we have to be completely ourselves. And hear me out. Even though you don't like your job and you go there and just pretend to like everyone and pretend to be nice and pretend, just pretending to be a decent human being, even though you would like to hit everyone, or I don't know. It happens a lot that people has to pretend to like their jobs or just doing their job and that's it. It will always get to a point in which you have to be truly yourself, for better or for worse, either you want it or not. Why? Because the job is an environment in which many situations arise, many situations of different nature, conflicts, disagreements, all this kind of stuff that will require from you to show and to display your true values, your personality traits, the bad and the good ones, your true opinions about your vision of the world, even your dreams sometimes. It is an environment in which you have to think fast, to be quick on your feet, to, you have to use all these mental capacities and abilities and even physical abilities. And it is something that requires a lot from us, a lot. We are giving a lot of ourselves to our jobs. Even if you don't like your job, you're giving your time, you're giving your presence, you're giving your personality, you're giving your identity to that job, you're giving everything that you are. Again, even if you are just pretending to be there, even your presence is really valuable. So why should we bother in giving all that we are to a job that we don't like, to a job that at best makes us indifferent, to a job and an environment that doesn't spark any excitement or any positive emotion in us? Because it is a lot. It is a lot that we're given to that place, to that people, to that space. It is a big part of ourselves that we're given. So we have to find a job and we have to work on things that spark our spirit, that makes you feel at least excited, that makes you feel at least interested. If your job isn't interesting to you, you're not doing anything. You're just wasting your energy and everything that you are in something that at best makes you feel indifferent. Okay, so it is really important that we start thinking about this, to start asking ourselves these questions, right? Because it is our jobs have become something that it's like a commodity, and we have jobs that barely pay our bills, that gives us enough economical rewards to survive, to buy our food. But we seldom relate our jobs to feelings of excitement, of happiness, of adventure, of all these elevated feelings and all these elevated emotions that a job should make us feel, because those elevated emotions are our true spirit, are all that we are the best part of ourselves. and we have related those feelings only to our hobbies. We have normalized to feel stressed, to feel tired, and to feel general discomfort with our jobs. And we have normalized to just stand that and stand whatever the job give you, because it is your source of survival. So you either bear those burdens or you're out. You die. It's like if you don't have a job, you die. And for the sake of that, you have to stand a job that makes you feel miserable. And that's not right, because it is possible for us to find jobs and to create work that makes us feel fulfilled and that brings us economical rewards and emotional rewards. Okay, because that's the most important thing, right? So, ways to find a job that makes you happy. There are many ways in which you can find a job that makes you happy, but I have summarized only 3 ways. There are many more, and I really encourage you to investigate, to study, to read experiences, to read testimonials of other people that have found jobs that makes them happy, so that you can come to your own conclusions and find your own ways in which you can find the job that makes you happy. Okay, I have 3 ways, very general, but these ways will give you like a starting point. They will give you some horizon, and hopefully they will spark ideas in you. All right, so the first way to find a job that makes you happy is to start by contrast. This means that if you're in a job right now, if you're working at something, whatever it is, start finding contrast. So in this place, you will start to ask yourself, what do you like about the job that you have versus what don't you like about the job that you have? What makes you happy about the job that you currently have, and what makes you not so happy about the job that you currently have, right? So you gotta start playing with the opposites. What you like, what you don't like, what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy, what makes you grow, what makes you shrink about the job that you currently have. It could be the simplest things. You have to come up with the simplest things, because those simple things will start to get bigger and bigger. Another really good question that you can ask yourself in this stage is, if you were your boss, what constructive feedback would you identify in yourself, and what achievements would you praise yourself for? All right, if you can come up with different questions, that would be amazing, because in trying to answer them, you will give your mind and your consciousness like new areas and new ideas and new possibilities, and all that will build up into a more successful plan for what you will need to do to find the job that will make you happy, right? So the second way in which you can find a job that makes you happy is to find opportunities within the possibilities that your current job offers you to do more of what you like and what makes you grow, right? So you gotta find in your current job, even if it's just one opportunity, to do something that you really like and something that you really love and that you feel that is making you grow, and doing it with intention, and doing it, putting all your heart to it. Even if it's just one thing, right? Even if it's just talking to the customers that come to the store, if you're working in a store or in a coffee shop, even if it is like, I don't know, writing down something, it could be anything, it could be the simplest thing. For example, I had a job in which I was a teacher, but it was like a weird teacher, because I was a teacher for the teachers, right? And sometimes I had to assemble videos that the teachers provide to me. So the teachers would send me videos of themselves or of their students, and I had to make like a whole, like an entire unique piece with all those different videos that they sent to me. So I really enjoyed doing that. I really enjoyed editing videos and finding new software to make them look very, very appealing to the eye, very visual, very interesting. And I really enjoyed doing that. It was something that I did right. It was something that excited me. It was something that I was proud of. It was something that it made me happy to show to the world. It made me happy when we were in the event or whatever was the case, and the video I did was displayed on a big screen. I really like that. So editing those videos, editing those photos, all of that I really loved about the job. Even though it was a little percentage of my job responsibilities, I enjoyed it a lot. So I encourage you to find, even if it is a little thing, a small thing, find it and do it with all your intention and with all your heart. And if possible, make other people see that you're good at it and that you like it and that you are proud of it. Okay? Don't hide those things that you like to do, because the less you hide, the more successful you will become. Okay? The less you hide, the more successful you will become. Don't forget that. And the third way in which you can find a job that makes you happy is, if you don't find opportunities in your current job to do something that makes you happy and that makes you grow, is to try and do those things independently and separately of your job. Okay, if you cannot introduce them in your job somehow, you have to find the place and the space outside your job to do those things. Okay, because those things that make you happy and that make you grow are often hidden in your talents. And as I said in a video before, you should not neglect your talents. Your talents are the part that is unique to yourself. That is what makes you special, your talents. Because even if you have the talent to sing, and many more people have the talent to sing, nobody will sing like you. If you have the talent to play the guitar, but many people also have the talent to play the guitar, nobody will play it like you play it. So you should not neglect your talents and find the time and space to nurture them and to use them. Find the time and space to nurture and use your talents. If you neglect your talents, you will become just an empty shell. It sounds a little harsh, but it is true. It is true. Your talents will manifest in the way you speak, in the way you talk, in the way you interact with other people, in the way your body language manifests your intentions and your thoughts and your personality. So if you neglect your talents, you will become an empty shell. Okay, so moving on. Those were the three ways in which I tried to summarize them and to make them really general so that you can take what maybe works better for you, and also to prompt you to find your own unique ways to find the job that will make you happy. Because the way in which you find the job that makes you happy is not as important as the revelation that comes after, during and after the process. Because once you've set the intention and when you have given the first step into that pathway, you will realize that you are born to be big in this world. That you came into this world to do and to create and to be extraordinary things. And that you are bigger and more amazing and more awesome than you think you are. Okay, you are more powerful than you think you are. And all those extraordinary objectives and all those big dreams and ideas that you have, they are possible. They are really possible. Sometimes we fall into the trap that, oh yeah, I have this idea, of creating this, or I have this business idea, but I don't think I can do it because people like me, I can do it. I can simply do it. It is not true. If you have dreams and if you have this imagination and these objectives and these inspirations, it is because that idea, that inspiration has chosen you to make it a reality, because you have everything that it takes to make it a reality. You have everything necessary to make your dreams come true. And I am not saying this in a cheesy way. I'm saying this in a realistic way. You have everything you need to make your amazing objectives come true. And I want you to know that your life is meant to be infinitely more significant than it is already in the job that you use only to pay your bills. It is more than that. Life is more than that. Let me tell you. And if you're here, something inside you is screaming that at yourself too. Something inside you is trying to move you into the best of what life can be. Okay, so here is that voice, here is that optimistic and positive voice inside of yourself, because it is true. It is true what it is saying. Okay, so as a result of this realization, once you realize that your life is bigger than you think you are, you will naturally and effortlessly put yourself in situations that bring out the best in you. You won't longer accept jobs or accept situations in which you only get like a crumble of a reward. No, you will find situations, and situations will find you in which you can be the best you can be, in which all your best abilities, all your true values, and all this amazing being that you are will show itself naturally, and it will be the vehicle for realizing everything that you want to do here in this material world. Okay, it will be the vehicle that will bring you money, that will bring you connections, that will bring you whatever it is that you want. All right, and you will see how easy it will get to put yourself in those scenarios, where everything just comes into place naturally, and where you realize everything is actually working for you instead of against you. That's where you will get. And after this, something even more amazing will happen. Something that maybe you wouldn't expect to happen. Something that you maybe think it would only happen in fantasies or in movies or in soap operas. And it is that the perfect job, the job that will make you happy ever after, it will present itself to you. It will come to you. You don't have to go and cross the 7 seas to find a job that you dream of, because that job will find you, and it will find you in the way you least expect. Because by this point, you will find your new hidden talents. You will connect more deeply to your values, and all that will transform you into a person that only next possible step is to have the job that you actually dream of, and it will be better than what you were dreaming of. It will be infinitely better. And when you get there, and when you find yourself in that perfect, amazing job that you were dreaming of, you will realize that everything you have done throughout the years, everything you have done throughout your life, every awful job that you had, every problem that you had, was only preparing you for that moment. And everything will make so much sense. You will be able to connect the dots. You will be able to understand what it really is like. You will be able to really see with clarity what is it that you're in this world for. You will realize your purpose and you will become it. You will embody it, because there's no other. That's the natural result. That's the natural outcome. That's the only thing that you could expect from all this, that you become your purpose, that you become this amazing idea that God had for you the moment He puts you on this earth. Alright guys, I hope you really liked this video. If you like, comment your takeaways and ideas of this topic. I would really love to see what you have to say about this. Share this video to someone who might need it, and subscribe if you want more content related to professionalism, success, English, and communication. Alright, see you in the next one.